The mother of all fights was Clob. And that is something that I'm very proud of, that I was able to take a firm stand for Singapore citizens who had invested in a foreign country and ensure that we were not bullied. And since then, there has not been another attempt. Clob was my first investment mistake. I put in $5,000 without knowing anything about Malaysian market or Malaysian companies. It was a counter through which Singaporeans invested in Malaysian stocks through one master account. Through that, it went to the various Malaysian companies we could buy. And the companies gave us dividends. Small investors found easy. They had no problems for 30 over years. They have been investing through this method. And they were treated like shareholders. All of a sudden, we were told that that was illegal. And therefore, they were going to close it down. At this point, I must confess that I knew nothing about investing. I never invested. And stock market was strange to me. Malaysia freezes all the shares of Singaporeans in 112 Malaysian listed companies, amounting to 7.5 billion Singapore dollars. For 9 months, I waited for someone to organize and lead the 172,000 stranded Singaporeans. Not one put up his hand or her hand. Then I decided, look, I got to respond to the call. I was told that I was not sane because this is a matter for Lee Kuan Yew and not for you. But something within me was strongly urging me to proceed to organize this 172,000 into a group like SIAS and provide the voice and defend their rights. What we did was, in early January 2000, we announced that we will go to WTO through the Singapore government. Our lawyers advised that Singapore is a signatory to the WTO, so is Malaysia, which means you must treat foreign investors, local investors equally. And therefore, if you go to WTO, we were told that we will win. There was a call to our senior minister, Lee Kuan Yew, and they agreed to our terms. They wanted 52 cents, we offered maximum 1.5 cents, and we got it through. So together, we proved that we are strong. One voice. You need to understand both positions very well. Understand your client's position, that is our investors, as well as the company's position. Because you may be hitting your head against the wall if you don't know whether they can or they cannot pay, whether they can or cannot entertain your claims. The first approach should always be in the boardroom and not the courtroom. When they know that we are not about being litigious, that we are not about naming and shaming them, they would be prepared to sip a cup of coffee with you. And then you slip in your requests. And most of the time, I've been successful. The first tip is be educated. Know everything about the company before you put money into the company. Look at what questions SIS is posing and then see what answers are being given. Because we ask very in-depth questions in 3 areas. We ask on governance, business performance, financial performance, and business strategies. Never be in a hurry to invest in any company. You have time, especially the young people, you have time.